to Mountaineer News 2. And okay. Well. Sorry for the long delay. I was really, and I mean really conflicted on who I was going to pick this week. Conference championships. I was definitely conflicted. I went 1-3 last week, which is not good in the slightest of bits. Not good in the slightest of bits. Going 1-3. And I know I cannot go winless this season. I need to get my picks right. And so, right here in my hand is the picks of destiny. The Mountaineer News 2 picks of destiny of who is going to the Super Bowl. Ready? So let's begin. And I'm probably not going to go as in depth as some other videos, but I'm going to go as much depth as I can. First things first, or the AFC Championship game. The New England Patriot Mickey Mouses, led by Drake May, versus the Jarrett Stidham Broncos. Okay, so on the surface level, you guys are probably turned off by picking Denver, solely because of the fact that Bo Nix is gone with a torn Achilles. Well, honestly, not all hope is lost for Denver. In fact, really looking into this season, you really begin to realize that the New England Patriots were effectively babied into this entire playoffs. First, they got to play an injured Chargers team. Then, they got lucky because CJ Stroud decided to play Fruit Ninja instead of, the actual plays because he threw 4 interceptions in the first half. Why couldn't Pittsburgh get that version? And now the Patriots have basically bamboozled their way into the AFC Championship game while ignoring every single clue from the universe that they're not supposed to be here. Good job. Broncos? Okay. If there's one thing that the Broncos have, that is their defense. Their defense has been, bailing out the offense all season. But the only difference is that they don't have Bo Nix to pull off the magic. That's a bit of a problem. But that Broncos defense is definitely the third best defense in the NFL besides Seattle and Houston. And honestly, I do like Denver's chances here. I mean, I have a feeling that with the game in Denver, I think the spotlight might be too bright for Drake May. I just think that the spotlight is going to be too bright. I think the game is going to be extremely close and quite possibly pretty ugly. But in the end, I'm taking Denver. The Broncos are probably going to win by some game-winning field goal, and they're going to go to the Super Bowl. So give me the Broncos over the Patriots. Then the NFC Championship game. The Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Third time, round 3. Rams won the first round when Mick Arnold's reopened, and the Seahawks won the second round with one of the best games of the NFL season. And now the two teams meet for a third time. And honestly, these two teams are very evenly well matched. These two NFC West rivals going at it for a chance at the Super Bowl. Can't get any better than that. I definitely think that this game is going to be an extremely close matchup. I mean, that Seahawks defense could definitely keep them in the game if the offense sputters out. But still, it's really hard to contain Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford. And don't forget that Devontae Adams is still a really key threat for the Rams' offensive attack. Now, the Seahawks, they still have JSN. I hope I said that right. And they're definitely in a very good position. But, I don't know. This game was really the biggest one that I was conflicted on. Like, for Patriots-Broncos, I had that game figured out by, like, Wednesday or something like that. But this game, this was a lot harder. I was back and forth, because really this game could go either way. But in the end, with the game in Seattle, I think that Seahawks defense is going to make the right plays, and Sam Darnold is not going to goof up, and they'll give Seattle the win. Give me the Seahawks, and those are my picks. Now, I'm going to rip them up, place them over here, and hope I don't go winless. Seriously, if we have to get the Patriots and Rams again, I would be absolutely furious. So yeah, those are my picks. I'm Mountaineer News 2. I hope we survive the conference championship games.